Hello students, welcome in the video number 13 of the T and F block element series. So we were discussing about the oxidation states, variable oxidation states. So the transition metals or the transition elements, the transition elements where the transition elements where uh, elements or ions having stable configuration like stable configuration like D0, D5 and D10 are more stable in comparison to the other. Now let's see some example. If you see scandium 3 plus, titanium 4 plus and vanadium 5 plus. Now they all contain 3D0. That's why these oxidation states are very stable. Now you see Mn2 plus and Fe 3 plus, they are also very stable. Why? Because they contain 3d5 electronic configuration, that is exactly half filled. Similarly for zinc it is Zn2 plus is more stable. For mercury and for cadmium the 2 plus state are very much stable. Why? Because they contain 3d10, that is the completely filled electron configuration. So that's why wherever you find D0, D5 or D10 oxidation state, they are the most stable for that particular elements. Okay. Now see the next point. In aqueous medium, in aqueous medium in aqueous medium chromium 3 plus is stable. Okay, then cobalt 3 plus and nickel 2 plus are stable in complexes. So in these states they form stable complexes. Okay, so they are stable in the complexes. Similarly in aqueous medium in aqueous medium copper has tendency to convert from copper plus to copper 2 plus due to disproportionation. disproportionation reaction. Now what happen in disproportionation reaction? Cu plus 2 of the Cu plus aqueous gets were converted into Cu2 plus aqueous, Cu2 plus aqueous and Cu. Now why does this change is occur? Because Cu is having 3d10 Cu plus and Cu2 plus is having 3d9. Now why does copper gets converted from which looking much stable state to somewhat unstable state? Now here the reason is due to the energy in this transaction is compensated by high hydration enthalpy of the copper ion. Copper has large number of hydration enthalpy. Now that hydration enthalpy compensate this looking unstable change of copper from 3d10 to 3d9, that is Cu plus to Cu2 plus, and that happens only in aqueous medium. Now the most common oxidation state, most common oxidation state among the transition element is +2. Okay, now the highest oxidation state, that is found by any transition metal, any transition element is +8. The highest is +8, found by rubidium atomic number 45 and osmium atomic number 76. Okay, now these two elements show the highest oxidation state, that is +8 in some of their complexes. Now in lower oxidation state, they form generally ionic compound, and in higher oxidation state they form covalent compounds. They also show zero oxidation state. Now zero oxidation states is found by carbonyl compounds, carbonyls, okay, like nickel carbonyl complex.